and welcome back to our Bible story time. I'm so glad that you could join us today. Each day we're reading stories from the Lectionary Story Bible by Ralph Milton, and I'm grateful Ralph gave his permission for his stories to be used. Today we're picking up the story of old Isaiah and Rebecca, and we're reading a story based on Isaiah 61, 10 and 11, and it's called Being Happy and Sad. Rebecca ran all the way. She ran to the shady tree where old Isaiah sat each afternoon. "Guess what?" she shouted. "My baby brother can walk. He took some steps all by himself. Isn't that wonderful?" "Yes, that's wonderful. I'm sure your mom and dad are happy too." Old Isaiah was smiling. But as she got closer, Rebecca could see that his eyes were red. "Old Isaiah," she asked, "have you been crying?" "Yes," nodded old Isaiah. "I was crying because two of my friends in the marketplace are very sick. They have nowhere to live. They don't have enough food and they don't have money to pay for a doctor. I gave them all the money I have, but it isn't enough. That's why I was crying." Rebecca came close to old Isaiah. She took his wrinkled old hand and sat down beside him. "I'm sorry, old Isaiah," she said. "I shouldn't have come to you with happy things when you're feeling so sad." "Oh, yes, you should," said old Isaiah. "God wants us to cry when we are sad and laugh when we are happy." "Is God sad when bad things happen?" asked Rebecca. "Yes. Yes, I think God is unhappy when people are hurting and when sad things happen. I think God cries when people hurt each other, but God also smiles and laughs when we are happy. Here's something really wonderful, Rebecca. There are so many people in the world. So much is happening all the time that God is always both happy and sad. God cries and laughs at the same time." Rebecca looked at her old friend. He was smiling, but his eyes were still red from his tears. "Old Isaiah, you have many happy words in your book," she said. "Why don't you read some of them for me? Then you will feel better." Old Isaiah smiled and nodded. Rebecca jumped up and ran into his tiny house and brought out the big book that old Isaiah was writing. The book was a scroll, which is like a very wide page rolled up on two sticks. Old Isaiah rolled the scroll back and forth till he found the right place. "Ah," he said, "this should help us feel happy." So in his old crackly voice, old Isaiah read this: "I will be happy about God. My whole body will dance. I feel as if God has dressed me in the most beautiful clothes. These clothes mean that I am living in God's way. Just as new plants grow in springtime, people all over the world will learn about God. They will learn to love God, and try to live God's way." I'm so glad you could join us today for our story time, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Bye for now.